Yo, what's going on YouTube? Today we got a absolute banger of a video for you. This is our top 5 best loadouts for Warzone ranked right now. I know a lot of people are using the same guns, but sometimes it helps to switch things up. Different guns have different damage profiles for different aspects of this game. You know, some you might trade off damage for ammunition, or maybe less bullets for more speed. So that's what I kind of break down in this video. If you're new to the channel, enjoy the content, man, hit that sub button, crush that like button. Let's get right into it, gang. All right, gang, so for custom loadout number 5, we have the M4 and the Boss P. The Boss P got a big nerf come season 3 reloaded. The M4 has just always been like a really solid gun in general, so I mean, in my opinion, I think this is a super solid combo together. We got the Iron Sight M4 with the Boss P. For this M4, we got the X10 grip untuned 45 round mags, F-Tac Ripper 56, recoil stabilization, aim idle stability. Paired with the Komodo Heavy, that's going to be recoil stabilization and gun kit control. And then the High Tower 20-inch barrel, that's going to be recoil steadiness and damage range. Bring it into the firing range, super duper accurate. It's a very good AR to run, especially if you have like a hard time with like your range shots. This will be like the gun to maybe give you a better feel for like recoil control in general. I'm a big fan of it. Try it out, let me know what you think on that. And then for the Boss P, solid mid to close range gun, we got the D37 grip at -0.32 and -0.74. The VLK laser, that's going to be for sprint fire speed and on-sight speed. 50 round drum, 6.5-inch Bruin Drake barrel, that's going to be for aim walking speed, aim down sight speed, and the Spiral V 3.5 flash hider for aim down sight speed and gun kit control. Custom loadout 4, we're looking at the Cast-Off 762 with the PDSW. This is a super weird class. Cast-Off rips, it really does, except it got a reduction to extremities. So like arms, legs don't do as much damage, but chest and head still do heavy damage, so it is extremely powerful. It's just slower, ADS is slow. That's why we paired it with the P90 build, which in my opinion is the fastest build we have right now in this game. On our P90, we got the Bruin Q900 grip. That's going to be tuned at, I don't know why that keeps moving. Anyways, we'll do -0.28 and then aim down sight speed. None of these tunes have to be like exact to the dot, just in the same ballpark. Aim down sight speed, aim walking speed on that TV TACCOM comb, I guess you would call it. Wouldn't even be stock at that point. Hollow point extended stat would be for aim down sight speed and aim walking speed. VLK laser 7 milliwatts going to be for sprint to fire speed, aim idle stability, and then the integrated reflex rail for sprint to fire speed and sprint speed. And then on the Cast-Off 762, we got the Ammo PV4, that's for far and aim down sight speed, 40 round mags. The Cas-10 barrel for recoil steadiness, damage range. F-Tac Ripper 56 recoil stabilization, aiming idle stability, and the Polar Fire S at recoil smoothness and bullet velocity. Again, super duper solid class. I would run it over the M4 in terms of damage, but I think I like the Boss P more than the P90, unless you're a player who needs like a lot of movement, a lot of mobility. You play really fast, you want to be shifty, this class is for you. This class is absolutely insane. This is probably the most accurate class on the list in terms of like the MP7 having no recoil and the Iron Sight TAC 56 being an absolute laser beam. This is probably it. This is the easiest class to use on this list, I would have to say. Got the FSS Combat Grip untuned, 60 round mags, F-Tac Ripper 56 for recoil stabilization and aiming idle stability. Komodo Heavy, that's going to be tuned for recoil stabilization and gun kit control. And the 17.5-inch Tundra Pro barrel for recoil steadiness and damage range. Again, super duper accurate. I'll bring it in the firing range to give you an example. It's one of those guns that like when it came out, you feel like it has negative recoil. It doesn't really move up. Even if I shoot without holding the trigger, I mean, it goes up, but it's just not that much. If you sit there and just hold down your right stick, you'll see. I mean, I could sit here and say it. People like to say I'm cheating. I'm not at all. So make this class, try it for yourself. But it is actually a like super laser beam. Leave firing range here. We're gonna go back to the MP7. This was meta for a super long time. I don't think it's like super duper meta right now, but it's definitely top tier viable. Got the Slogger Soldier grip, frame down sight speed, sprint to fire speed. Merc foregrip for hip recoil control and hip fire accuracy. VLK laser, which I don't know why it keeps throwing a pro tune on it, with aim down sight speed and sprint to fire speed. The Tango 228 barrel is going to be for recoil steadiness, damage range. And then the Forged DX90F is for recoil smoothness and bullet velocity. Getting into like some of the bigger meta classes, the Seiken absolutely rips in ranked. I see a lot of people running it. Super accurate at long range, and it hits like a tank. We get the AMO PV4 tuned for aim down sight speed and at far. The FSS Olay V laser, I have that untuned. I probably could tune that if I wanted to, I just haven't. I prefer it without. The Cronin WL55 underbarrel, that's going to be for recoil stabilization, aim idle stability. Castova DX90 for recoil smoothness and bullet velocity. The 20-inch Bruin Silver Series barrel at recoil steadiness and damage range. And then the Vaznev 9K, super duper solid. I think half people run the Lockman, half people run the Vaznev. Spoiler alert on number 1. So for the Vaznev, we got the TrueTac grip. That's going to be at aim down sight speed and sprint fire speed. The Markivar 7 stock for aim walking speed, aim down sight speed. FSS Olay V laser. That's going to be at sprint fire speed, aim down sight speed, 45 round mags, and the Bruit Cubic comp for aim down sight speed and gun kit control. Again, super solid class. I would probably run that if you want to like absolutely just tank, but you got to think about mobility in these situations. You really got to try to play your role in rank to see like what are your other teammates doing, what do you need to be doing, are you rushing, are you holding back, do you get entry picks, you know, what is your role for the team. And then this is the most dominant class. I would have to say 95% of people in ranked are running this exact class right now. We got the mirror recoil stock that's going to be tuned for aim down sight speed, aim walking, 40 round mags, 9mm overpress for bullet velocity, recoil smoothness, VLK laser 7 milliwatt for sprint fire speed, aim down sight speed, and the L38 Falcon barrel that's going to be at aim walking speed, aim down sight speed. And then the ISO Hemlock, I like to use the SC Recharge DX on this one, and I saw the class online, I figured I'd try it. I set it to far and then set the aim down sight speed to minus 1.94. One thing I do like about this sight in particular though, the AMO PV4 goes to minus 1.65. This one goes to minus 1.95. So in my opinion, it gives you less visual recoil. It's more of a zoom out. 45 round mags, 5.56 high velocity ammunition. It's for damage range and bullet velocity. Harbinger D20 for recoil smoothness and bullet velocity, and the Fielder T50 barrel is going to be recoil steadiness and damage range. Gang, listen, if you're new to the channel, enjoy the content, man, hit that sub button, crush that like button. I'll catch you all tomorrow for another heater. Let's get it, gang.